Welcome back. Well, here we are, real life imitating a George Orwell novel, except in our case, the party is big tech. Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and countless others have banded together to silence the president, and they're going further, kneecapping any other site that might provide a home to the president and his supporters, like Parler. Google delisted them from their store. Apple then followed. Most significantly, Amazon is cutting off Parler's servers, effectively shutting it down from midnight tonight. So follow me there at Steve Hilton X. You only got a few more hours. The president used social media in the first place because the establishment media refused to cover him and his movement fairly. Now they justify their censorship by claiming they're just trying to squash anything that could promote violence. But look at this tweet from May. Meet at the Beverly Center. They said they're going to start the riot at 6 p.m. Twitter not only allowed that, they promoted it in their What's Happening section. What's happening? A riot. 6 p.m. Go for it, says Jack Dorsey, because when it's violence Jack Dorsey approves of, it's not censored by Twitter, it is promoted by Twitter. Here's another one. Let's get to that cop's house and burn it down. Jeff Bezos, so concerned about inciting violence that he continues to profit from selling books that promote looting. Mark Zuckerberg, happy to profit from giving a platform to Syria's dictator Assad, who gassed his own people. Jack Dorsey again, happy for Iran's Ayatollah to incite mass murder, explicitly, repeatedly. These cynical billionaires couldn't care less about their platforms inciting violence. Zuckerberg coddles the Ayatollah and Putin and Assad because he wants to operate in their countries. He's not going to get shut down in America for banning Trump. Quite the opposite. People say, well, they're private companies, so they can do what they want. Yes, but they're private monopolies. Amazon, Apple, Google, Facebook, Twitter, they own the infrastructure of the internet. It's as if suddenly conservatives weren't allowed to drive on freeways. Section 230 reform is not the answer to this. Giant companies like Facebook have the resources to cope with it. Zuckerberg wants 230 reform. It would be yet another way to crush competition. Republicans have to get real. The only answer is to break up these companies and not just force Facebook to get rid of WhatsApp and Instagram, but main Facebook broken up into tiny pieces. Zuckerberg is a megalomaniac. Aggressive breakup is the only thing he fears. That's why we have to do it.